Once upon a time, there was a brilliant author named Amanda Rawson Hill who wrote the most beautiful book in all the land, Once Upon a Family. Now, Once Upon a Family is the story of Winnie, who views her life through the lens of stories. She writes stories herself. Her mother is a professor of European literature specializing in fairy tales. And so Winnie views the world through this lens of fairy tales and stories. So when her mom picks up Winnie and moves out of the blue to marry a man named Jeff in another state, it sets off Winnie's fairy tale vibes. And she starts telling a story about what's going on in her life. And she's not happy. But we have to be careful when we start telling stories about our lives, because the way you look at a thing really changes how it is to you. Now, something a little bit magical happens to Winnie. A bird builds a nest and lays golden eggs in this nest. And Winnie finds out that these eggs are actually all of her neighbors' wishes. Winnie has a wish too. She'd like to get back to what she thought was her perfect life with her mother. I wonder if there's a way she could use those eggs to do that. Now, Winnie is not just battling her mother's impending marriage and her new soon-to-be stepdad and stepbrother, who she's pretty sure are villains. But she's also battling a voice in her head, and that voice she's named Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and it's her anxiety. And Winnie's anxiety, it tells her things that aren't true, and it makes her scared about things that she doesn't need to be worried about. And when she starts getting nervous, it starts yelling and yelling, and it changes the way that she hears the words that other people are saying. In this book, kids will get to really connect with another person with anxiety. And not only that, but Winnie tries out techniques to help her calm down. So there are a lot of therapeutic techniques that she tries on, that she talks about. And kids get to see a character get angry. You know, kids get to see a kid blow up because of that nasty little anxious voice in their head. And I think that is one of the best parts of the book. So I hope you'll read it to find out if Winnie does get her happily ever after.